I think it's pretty much ready. But first, I need energy. I had coffee this morning, but I just don't have it in me today. Vanilla berry. It's actually very good. I get questions about my bowls all the time. I have them linked on my showroom here on TikTok shop on top of my page, or you can shop these on Amazon, which I have them linked on my LTK. These are the 4.25 quarts. They're the bigger ones. This can hold like 4 loaves. I just love how heavy they are. And they're so beautiful. It just brings me so much joy. I really want like the purple and the pink. They're just so, I want the whole collection. I actually today think I'm gonna make a loaf with all-purpose flour just to show you guys what the results are going to be. And then I need to use up my einkorn flour, so I'm gonna make 1 loaf of einkorn flour. So I need another bowl. Found this bowl here. It's also by Mason Cash. Look how pretty this is. Okay. I have just regular warm sink water in here. Okay, I'm gonna add in 325 grams of water. Oh my goodness, so fluffy. See how thick it is? Mix this together. I think I'm gonna make this video into 2 different videos. One with all-purpose, and then I'll make a part 2 with the einkorn flour. That way you guys can have a reference back to it. I forgot to buy salt at the store. Dang it. Okay. Now we're gonna add 500 grams of flour. Okay, now I'm gonna add 10 grams of, I'm using Celtic salt. Also got this here on TikTok shop. And now I'm just gonna mix all of this together. And I'm going to keep this on my proofing mat the whole entire time. That way it stays in a warm place and it's going to speed up the fermentation process. And that's mainly how I get my fluffy loaves. There's a few things that you can do to get a really fluffy loaf. You really have to experiment with it. My biggest thing is if you have a healthy starter, even if you use your starter after it's fallen back down, after it's reached peak, you're still gonna get great bread. Keep it in a warm area and have a good starter. That's it. I know, I'm like, that's it. Some people struggle with it, but I'm saying sourdough is not that complicated. Once you figure it out, like what it needs. And you're only going to figure out what it needs. You don't want to eat? Okay. If you play with it. Make recipes, mess up, it's part of the cycle. Okay, now I'm gonna let this sit for about an hour, and then we're gonna come back and do stretch and fold. Okay, it is time for the first stretch and fold. It's going to be sticky the first round, but the more stretch and folds you do, the more the gluten is going to build up, and then you're gonna start to get like more smooth, elastic dough. Okay. We're gonna do a total of 3 sets of stretch and folds.